But you talked about, instead of giving people handouts, you talked about giving them opportunity. What are opportunity zones?
Well, opportunity zones were created as part of the 2017 Tax Cut and Opportunity Program, in which zones that are designated as opportunity zones, and there are 8,761 of them, if you do things and invest in those zones, you get a 10% decrement in the capital gains tax that you owe on that original investment.
That sounds like a free market solution to an intractable problem.
It's a very good free market solution. If you leave that in for 5 years, you get a 10%. 7 years, you get 15%. 10 years, you don't have to pay any capital gains on the new money that was realized as a result of that investment. And there were those who said, that's not fair. It's just a way of making rich people richer. And that's all it is. It's a scheme. But here's the news flash. Rich people are going to get richer anyway. They're going to invest their money somewhere anyway. So if you can incentivize them to invest that money in the areas that are economically neglected,
right,
instead of where they would have invested it anyway, that's a win-win situation.
It's a Wall Street axiom. Money goes where it's best treated.
Exactly. And look what's happened as a result of that. Look how many jobs have been created as a result of that.
It doesn't cost $666,000 a job.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is it was expected that $100 billion would be invested in opportunity zones over a 10-year period. $75 billion was invested in just the first 2 years.
Wow. That's amazing. Well, I think private investors have a role there, and we talk to private investors all the time and tell them, hey, look, this is a good economic. You can do good and get good returns.
Right. No question about it. That's what America is. That's how America rose so quickly, because people were incentivized to do things. And again, I have no problem with people being able to make money. You know, I grew up in dire poverty. And, you know, I don't have any financial issues anymore because of a system that allowed that to happen.
Well, give me an example of what a project might be in an opportunity zone, where people have invested.
Well, let's take St. Louis. There was an old abandoned foundry there, and the whole area around there was decimated. And it was in an opportunity zone, so they decided to go in and restore that, create a grocery store in the area, entertainment area, workforce housing. The whole area just blossomed.
Sure.
And then everything around it started blossoming. And you know, what was really great is when I went there to visit, you know, the governor was a Republican, the mayor was a Democrat, some congressmen and senators, different parties, but they were all reveling in this. They were all together. They were all so proud of what was going on.
That's your community concept.
Exactly.
From American Cornerstone.
Exactly. And that's what we need to be thinking about. That's what we can do if we put aside all this animosity and work together. It's really for all of our benefit.
Absolutely. So we want to train advisors, financial advisors, to help clients invest in things like this. And I'm hoping you'll continue to work with us so we can put people, we want to make a difference. And we think that if people see money as a means, as an end in itself, and we see it as a means to an end. It's a weapon that can be used to develop a strong future.
Right. We don't ever want to love money. The love of money is the root of all evil. But if we use money effectively to help others, there is no feeling that is better. I can tell you, you know, having worked a long time as a pediatric neurosurgeon, there is no feeling that is better than helping somebody back to hope and health.